Hello, my friends. Today is June the 17th, and this is a psychic reading for you if this is your birth date. This is a four-card pull that covers the year to follow. I do psychic readings and I do healing work. If you're interested in a reading via the internet, I'm available. If you're interested in doing a whole bunch of different healing modalities, I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is the four-card pull for the year. This might be 7 to 10 minutes long. Bear with me. This is the general energy card of the year, and it is the offering. And the offering asks you to reflect upon sacrifice. And in the name of sacrifice, does something become sacred? So if you are being offered something that you're not willing to sacrifice for on some level, maybe it's not time for you to receive it, and maybe it's not. It might just fall away because it hasn't been recognized as a value to you. So maybe there's a chance for you to say, how important is this sacred work to me? How important is this endeavor to me? How important is this thing that's in front of me to me? And can I just not try to get the best deal, but actually feel into the value of this in my soul and offer something that makes the energy that's being given and to whoever it's being given from honor that I have good intentions and I have vast respect for what is being offered. Now, maybe this is advice, maybe this is healing work, maybe this is opportunities for you to touch yourself deeply in the mystic ways, in the spiritual ways, in the psychic ways. I say that because this is your challenge, the Nine of Wands, and that's all about your wands are about your will, but when it gets so high up, it's a sense of your sacred will, your spiritual will. And this card often represents a level of spiritual attainment where other people recognize you as a good source of healing and information and inspiration. And not only that, it's also a powerful time of initiation into deeper pockets of energy and pockets of understanding and pockets of mysticism and noecism and all those phases of whatever it is that you're studying, even jumping into religion, Christianity in a deep way, becoming joining a monastery. All those things are at this level, this Nine of Wands level, that say it's time for you to step into something deeper, and it might take some sacrifice on your part so that you can show how earnest and respectful you are of what's to come. Now, your challenge, I think, is to step into this space. Now, for what reason might you be challenged? I think maybe not feeling like you're powerful enough or that you're good enough can be very strong pieces here. It can also be the sense of thinking you don't have anything to offer that would show to whoever might want to teach you the next level or give you the next level, might think that you're sincere enough to go there. But it's you can't stop yourself from being on your path, especially when it's opening up in this kind of a vibrant, magical, mystical way. And you're at a crossroads, so you have to really deeply listen to yourself to say, which road do I really want to take? And and know that you have the right stuff to take the road that is the most important one to you and to your soul, to your path, to your evolution. You have to know that at this place in your life. You have to come to that in a deep way of trust. You have to be inspired by what you've done already, and you've done a lot of deep work about how you want to define yourself, how you might want to let go of your ego, how you might want to uh, push your chariot, your body, mind, and your spirit and your emotions toward something that makes more sense spiritually right now than what you might have attached yourself to earlier in your life as you've learned about what it means to be defining yourself in certain ways as a businessman or as a teacher or as a spiritual healer, or as a therapist, those higher realms of saying, oh, I can do this and I feel called to do this. And, it's like I feel called to this mystical definition that doesn't have quite as defined of a territory, quite as defined of a definition. But there's a lot of challenge in that. So I think this is, that sense of thinking that you have what you need at this moment to go forward is your challenge, and this is the action to take, the turtle. Keep stepping forward slowly, one slow foot at a time. Recognize you have a shell that can protect you as you need it, and I think that's your spiritual shell of empowering belief systems that keep filling you up and letting you trust and letting you plod forward. Know that this is, something you might attain in this lifetime. Just go steady, go slow. Know that this is something that might be a build over many lifetimes, and understand the eternity of it and the humanity in it, and the need for, I think, softness and mirth and presence. I think the turtle really talks about presence more than anything. You can't push the river, you can't push the turtle, you can't push your life to a sense of meaning. Because that's a push, and if push is what your life is meaning, then that's about pushing. And I think Turtle says, how about just being? How about letting things move as they need to move in the right time, in the right space, at the right pace, in the right sense of what is appropriate for you? And right now, this seems very appropriate for you to go into a deeper level of inspiration, whatever that means. Trust that you have what you need to give as an offering for it to be understood as sacred. And the final card, the synopsis card, I think another, this is just a long time of humans walking this path, looking to find what is sacred to these bones, what can talk to us about the spiritual and the mystical and the sacred that can be felt and applied in our everyday walk of life, in our bones. How do we incorporate the spiritual into the mundane? How do we remember that this body is sacred, and everything that we do is sacred, and that we are always connected, and it's mostly our fear of being shut off and abandoned from the sacred that runs us. And when we can remember to let go of that fear, do we become the turtle moving forward with grace in the offering of our services, in the offering of ourselves for higher visions and deeper visions, deeper understandings, Nine of Wands, deeper mysticism in the biggest sense of connection to a spirit that is able and alive in the physical body and able to perform, quote, miracles, if you want to call it that. It's a very powerful and beautiful word, I think, for the Nine of Wands in your search for your power and your truth. Aho.